Hi everybody, finally putting a little video up of this TNN phone. I haven't got any information on it at all. It's one I must have picked up somewhere, but unfortunately the wires from the dial were disconnected. They weren't even joined on, and sad to say there was no diagram. So if anyone, I'll show you the whole model, just go over the bits. The first picture is obviously the dial. You've got 4 leads coming out of the dial off normals and the pulsing springs. The dial's working fine. Simply made, excuse the chimes. It's well made. I would say it's possibly 1930s or something in that era. And I've also noticed a number down there. I'll try and get that to come in a bit clearer. There's a number there. Anyhow, let's go on to the actual circuit itself, which is this part. Now there's the terminals. I wouldn't go too much on where the leads go. The leads were more or less placed where they were when I got this phone. I don't even know where I got it from. It was in the room upstairs when I was sort of looking through the stuff, and I thought, oh, let's have a look at this one. And I lifted it up and the base was not screwed down. The screws are all there, but I must have put it aside thinking, well, one of these days I'll have a go at it. Someone's tried to write little diagrams on the side, as you can see there. They've written something, but I don't know what. I can't make head or tail of them. So I've been tapping the circuits out with a multimeter. The ringing circuit's easy enough. This is what we're looking at now. This is the, I can make these work. As you put the handset on, that would be shown in the normal position. The handset would normally be on. I'm just pressing the little button down. You've also got an earth button, which we don't need, but we'll leave it on there because it's all part of the phone. We'll leave that on there. The dial, I'm assuming I've connected it onto the right place, but it's a guess. So if anyone's got a diagram of this phone, I'll be very, very interested. It's got all the normal bits, the induction coil, which is fine. You've got your 2 sets of contacts for receiver and transmitter. Everything's there. It's just knowing where to put the wires, because someone in the past has had it off and they haven't bothered to connect it back up. So there's your capacitor, your bells. Let's have a look at what it looks like with it put together. I won't screw it together because there's no point. I've been leaving it out while I've been looking at it. That's what the phone looks like when it's put away. Got the top on. It's interesting to note the cradle is lower at the front. It's not broken. It's the way it's made. And this seems to be a characteristic of the TN or Telenorma phones. They were German made. The dial is metal, a metal dial. It's got TN on the dial. you've got 1 to 0 duplicated, got on the centre ring and on the outer ring. Dial's working perfectly. It's a Bakelite. This is for the earth button. It's Bakelite, so obviously care has to be taken because it's very, very brittle. So gently looked after it. Show you where the wires go in. The wires enter at the back. I can turn it upside down, give an idea what the base looks like. Unfortunately, there's nothing written on the base. Nothing at all. It's very, very, well, it's not very rusty, but it's got a bit of rust in places. Obviously got damp at some time. It wasn't damp in my care, it was like that when I got it. There's the base and the little feet. Once again, they're all there. The only thing that's not there is a diagram. So in it, I've had a plea that if someone knows this phone or has got one that's similar that might be able to have a little look at the diagram, I'll be very grateful. I'm not holding my breath, I must say. Anyway, there's the handset. It's a typical Telenorma or TNN type handset. And if you look up on, I think it's Bob's Telephones online, they do show a very similar phone to this. It's not exactly the same, but it's similar. The handset is identical. It's obviously the correct handset. It looks a bit ugly, but it's not. The inserts on both the transmitter and receiver are there. They appear to be working. So hopefully, if someone comes up the circuit diagram, or I eventually work it out how it's supposed to be, we'll be okay. But there we are. It's got quite a large, the lead's got several leads connected to it. I think these originally were used for private installations. They were available in England many years ago from a firm which put in private phones. But that's all I know about it. So once again, thanks for watching. Oh, and by the way, sorry if I haven't got back any comments I've made. I've tried to do some. Being Christmas, which is a part of the year which I do not like. I don't like Christmas at all. So I thought, well, we'll do this little video and thank all your members who have written comments on various things. I will be doing more on the plants. It's just that I'm not going out there. It's freezing cold, although it's warmed up a bit today. The plants are not doing anything at the moment, so there's nothing really report on. Notice the handset once again. It's lower to the front. Obviously, aids taking the receiver or handset off. Anyhow, once again, thanks for looking. Any ideas about diagrams, or if anyone's had one or has got one of these phones, I'd be very grateful to let me know, because it's interesting. But I say, I don't even know where I got it from. Anyhow, I've been talking for 9 minutes 49 seconds, so I'm going to clear down. Once again, thank you.